Welcome to my channel where we discuss everything and all things politics, especially about the 2023 presidential election. A few days ago, the Twitter was agog with the story that was broken by David Hundiyin, a Nigerian and internationally acclaimed investigative journalist, where he brought out the picture showing the alleged Guinea passport of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, the INEC declared president-elect from the 2023 February 26, 25 presidential election. Now, the thing generated so much traffic and so much interest that it trended for quite a while. And in the process, the Asiwaju Bola Tinubu supporters reported him to Twitter that he exposed private information of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. But Hundiyin defended himself with Twitter, saying that what he did was in public interest because Asiwaju Bola Tinubu has been declared president-elect. Therefore, he no longer owns himself, and that over 200 million Nigerians will be interested in the information that he released. But despite all the defense mounted by David Hundiyin, his Twitter handle has been taken down by Twitter. But I know that he will soon be up because the current owner of Twitter is not a man who is interested in banning of people for long. But one thing that this thing revealed is that the supporters of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, by what they sent to Twitter, telling Twitter that this guy illegally uploaded private information of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, means that they believe that actually Asiwaju Bola Tinubu has dual citizenship, that he has two passports. That is what it means. Meanwhile, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu has claimed that he doesn't have dual citizenship. We will get to that. But before we go to that, we are going to look at what the Minister of Works and Housing, Fashola, Babatunde Fashola, said. Because when he was asked about the Guinean passport that Tinubu allegedly has, he said that Nigeria's constitution allows Tinubu to hold dual citizenship. That's what Fashola said. So we're going to look into that. The Minister of Works and Housing, Babatunde Fashola, says the Nigerian constitution allows President-elect Asiwaju Bola Tinubu to have dual citizenship. He said Mr. Tinubu's Guinea diplomatic passport, doesn't mean that it is an illegal thing. Okay? He said it doesn't mean that he said Nigerian citizens are allowed to have dual citizenship. Okay? But the problem with this is because it is believed that Asiwaju Bola Tinubu did not tell INEC that he has dual citizenship. But we will go to that, as I said, as we go on in this matter. He told Channels Television that I know he carries a Nigerian passport. I don't know about dual citizenship. I know he resided abroad when he went into exile. stated Fashola. He added that I don't know if they gave him an American citizenship. What does that have to do with the result of the election? The last time I checked, I think Nigerian constitution allows you to have dual citizenship, doesn't it? That is what he said. So he believed that the Nigerian constitution allow Nigerians to have dual citizenship. But he forgot that section 137, subsection 1A of the Nigerian constitution says that a person will not be qualified to be president if he has voluntarily acquired the citizenship of a country other than Nigeria. So he didn't see that, even though he's a senior advocate of Nigeria. Now, before we go further on this, I want to show you what the Constitution said, and then we'll move on. But before I do that, if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. Now, dual citizenship is permitted in Nigeria. Dual citizenship is permitted. Ordinary citizens are permitted to have dual citizenship. However, except in specific conditions, one of which being the ineligibility to run for the following offices. So if you can have dual citizenship, nothing is stopping you, but get it at the back of your mind that when you have dual citizenship in Nigeria, this is what the Constitution said, that there are positions you cannot occupy. So dual citizenship is permitted in Nigeria except in specific conditions, one of which being the ineligibility to run for the following offices: House of Representatives or the Senate. This is captured in section 66, 1A. Section 66, subsection 1A. State House of Assembly. You cannot run for State House of Assembly. That is captured in section 107, subsection 1A. And also, you cannot run for the office of the president. That is captured in section 137, subsection 1A. And you cannot run for the office of governor, which is captured in section 182, subsection 1A. So you can see that Fashola Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who said that his dream was to be the president of Nigeria, maybe he didn't realize that it will be affected by dual citizenship. Now, this issue of dual citizenship is a matter that can go to court. There are different interpretations of it, but this is what the law said. This is what the law said. This is the Constitution of Nigeria, Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999 Constitution as amended. That is what it said. That you cannot have dual citizenship and seek the office of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Now, another issue that has brought Fashola Bola Ahmed Tinubu is that Bola Ahmed Tinubu allegedly stated in his INEC form, EC9, he made a declaration that he has not obtained any other citizenship. Now, Guinean passport of his has emerged. It is now believed that if it could be proven that indeed that dual citizenship passport, that passport of Guinea that he has, that diplomatic passport of Guinea that he has, is confirmed that it is his own, Meanwhile, he also has a Nigerian passport. It means that he lied to INEC under oath. That is perjury. You know the implication of it for somebody seeking for office or who has already been declared president elect. Now, there are those who are claiming that it doesn't matter that you can it doesn't matter you can be dual citizen you can be a dual citizen and still hold public office including president and all that. That's what some people are claiming, but that is not true. Perhaps the court will settle it when it gets to that. But there was something that happened in 2022, May 2022, at the time that APC was preparing for its primaries. This issue of dual citizenship came up, and it came up through a human rights activist. A human rights activist called Mr. Kayode Ajulu. He's a prominent human rights activist and a lawyer. He wrote a letter to President Muhammad Buhari at the time. By May last year, he wrote a letter to President Muhammad Buhari and the national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, Senator Abdullahi Adamu, on the dangers of picking a presidential candidate with dual citizenship or past criminal record. Now, Ajulu said that there was a plot, that's what he was alleging there, that there was a plot by the opposition to ensure that the APC was disqualified on the basis of this, just as it was done in the Bayelsa governorship race in February 20 2020 or something like that, in February 20th. That's, that you remember in February 20th or thereabout, in 2022, there was this issue of, about the Bayelsa election, whereby APC won the election. Then at the point of being sworn in, it was discovered that the deputy governor has a forged certificate or something like that. So Ajulu was saying that there was a plot by the opposition to ensure that the APC was disqualified on the basis of this. That's if they nominate somebody who has dual citizenship or has criminal record, so that they are opposition. But there was nothing, to me, there was nothing like opposition plotting anything. But it was Ajulu, because Ajulu at that time was campaigning for Vice President Yemi Osibanjo to emerge the presidential candidate of APC. So he was bringing up this matter, perhaps with the knowledge he has about Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as a subtle way to remind them that they shouldn't give somebody like that ticket. That is my reading of it, because saying that it was the opposition who will take advantage of nominating somebody with dual citizenship or criminal record and therefore use it and upturn the victory of APC the way it was done in Bayelsa State governorship race. Now, according to Ajulu, in a letter titled Secret Memo to the President and Leadership of the APC on the eligibility of persons to contest for the office of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, dated May 22, 2022, he said it was important for the APC to get its acts together so that the party will not lose its deserved victory. Adulo asked the APC to take into consideration the 1999 Constitution, specifically Chapter 6, Part 1, Section 131, and which outlines the basic requirements to be met by a candidate to be eligible for an election into the office of the president in Nigeria. Ajulu said, Section 137 of the same constitution, as amended, goes further to illuminate this matter by providing for several situations which doth render a candidate ineligible to be elected as the president, stating that a candidate will be ineligible if he or she has voluntarily acquired the citizenship of a country other than Nigeria or has declared allegiance to such other country. The lawyer added that the Constitution disqualifies anyone who has been found guilty of an offense involving narcotic drugs or any other psychotropic substance by any court or tribunal in Nigeria or any other country. Now, as I told you, at the time Ajulu wrote this memoir to Buhari and the APC national chairman, that time he was an active campaigner for Professor Yemi Oshibanjo to emerge as the presidential candidate of the party. So he released this information to guide the party, which obviously was targeted against Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because it appears he was aware that Asiwaju has dual citizenship. So that is why he was drawing attention of the party to the danger in nominating somebody who has dual citizenship as the presidential candidate of the party. And Asiwaju is not alone. Even the Senate President, Ahmed also is alleged to have dual citizenship. And these were some of the strategies they want to use to remind them the danger of nominating people that had dual citizenship as presidential candidates. Now, what does this show? It shows that right from the beginning, some APC chieftains were aware that dual citizenship is a handicap for anybody who wants to be president of Nigeria. Even without the law sanctioning you, you already see that the writers of our constitution, they know the danger of somebody who holds dual citizenship to be a president, a governor, or a lawmaker, because they believe that there will be conflict of interest. Because there is no way you cannot serve two masters effectively. You cannot be a Nigerian and a Guinean, and then you tell us that there will be no conflict of interest if there is an issue that concerns Guinea and Nigeria, that you are going to treat the two entities equally. It's not possible. Practically and otherwise, it's not possible. You are going to show preference to one than the other. That was why our elder statesmen and those who wrote the Constitution was specific in identifying offices, high offices, that you cannot occupy if you have dual citizenship. And I'm surprised that a senior advocate of Nigeria, Fashola, is saying that it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything for an ordinary Nigerian, But if that ordinary Nigerian want to be a senator, want to be a House of Rep member, want to be a president, want to be a governor, that is when the person will realize that it matters. That is what the law says. That is what the Constitution says. Therefore, in conclusion, if it is confirmed that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the owner of that diplomatic passport that was published by David Hundeyin, and in his annex form, he claimed that he didn't have dual citizenship, then he has committed perjury. That is enough to torpedo everything for him. That is it. We're not even talking about the issue of somebody having dual citizenship, imagine as president. We're talking about just by the mere fact that he filled that form in INEC and say that he doesn't have dual citizenship. And meanwhile, there is a diplomatic passport that David Hundeyin has shown to the world. If that passport is true, like I said, that could torpedo everything for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you.